Like John Hanna said earlier in the show, Rachel Gress, we have you here. You were here last year, almost a year to the day.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about the Octagon sprints a little earlier, but before we started the show, you told me about your dad, who's become the almost soccer mom of the rowing team.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who, like, obviously their parents can't come, and rowing is sort of a hard sport to have a lot of people go to. So my dad will come and he has his binoculars and he'll watch and he'll ask, like, who's in what boat, and he'll cheer them on and just try to give as much support as he can.
Now, you didn't play rowing in high school, so does he know anything about rowing at all?
No, he really knows nothing about rowing, but he really has he has the passion for it, and he just gets excited, and he just knows if we cross the finish line first, that was good.
All right, so last year you debuted in the Octagon sprints, and you got a gold medal. Does that add any pressure at all to this year's race?
It definitely adds some pressure. Last year I was a novice, so first year rowing with all other first years, so it definitely was a little bit easier. And this year, along with another novice and 3 other sophomores in the first boat, it's definitely a lot of pressure to perform and make sure that we start off the season as well as we can.
Okay, so what have you guys been doing to start off the season in a strong fashion?
So we had winter training, which was just a whole bunch of conditioning, and we kept all the energy that we had from the fall into it, so we just kept on getting faster and faster. And then every spring break, instead of going out, we go to South Carolina and just go out and practice on the water like 2 to 3 times a day and just get as prepared as we can for the season.
Okay, so one thing about rowing is that you guys practice really early in the morning. How have you kind of adjusted for that, not having rowed in high school?
It definitely, I started college waking up early, so it was something that I've just always been doing, and it's just something you have to just get into the mindset of doing. You got to go to bed early, and you have to stay on top of your schoolwork so you don't have those late nights.
Okay. Now, you played a lot of sports in high school. Mm-hmm. Can you give me a quick list of some of them?
Yeah, I did tennis, I did track and field. I played soccer and basketball more in middle school, and then I did karate for about 10 years.
Okay, so which sport do you think has helped you the most with rowing?
Definitely karate, because you have, body awareness, and that's really important in a boat. They always say that swimmers or dancers were some of the best people to be in a boat, so you have that body awareness to keep the balance in the boat and everything.
Why swimmers and dancers?
Because dancers, obviously, they have to have as much body awareness and control of their body to get all the moves, and swimmers, they have to do the same repetition every single time, so rowing is a lot of the same repetition and trying to get every single move as perfect and in as time as possible. So if you feel one side of the boat is down, or your side is down or the other side's down, you have to figure out how to fix it as fast as possible.
So one thing that you did, one thing that you also do is that you help with a live sports broadcast over the weekend. Can you talk about putting that in the schedule too?
Yeah. A lot of the rowers, we all try to be as engaged as we can on campus, so we really get out there and do as much as we can to spread our name and just everything that we're doing. So I really enjoy live sports because I get to meet all the other sports teams and talk to them. Softball, I take pictures of them every Tuesday. So you get this community and you're talking with all these people to just know everybody that's out there, and so that we in turn can get some support in any rowing events that we end up having in the future.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on, Rachel.
Thanks.
And when we come back from break, John Hanna and Jack O'Brien, you guys are going to give us the games to watch this week on Colonial Sports Center.